Welcome to Crimes and Times. Here is a list of crimes. Feel free to add any that are missing in the comments below. Attempt, conspiracy, incitement, solicitation, assassination, assault, battery, child abuse, concealment of a corpse, criminal negligence, domestic violence, false imprisonment, frame-up, harassment, street home invasion, hate crime, homicide, human trafficking, intimidation, kidnapping, manslaughter, corporate, mayhem, murder felony, homicide, negligent homicide, reckless homicide, robbery, stalking, stabbing, torture, adultery, bigamy, child sexual abuse, cyber sex trafficking, fornication, homosexuality, incest, indecent exposure, masturbation, obscenity, prostitution, rape, pederasty, sex trafficking, sexual assault, sexual harassment, sexual slavery, voyeurism, arson, arms trafficking, blackmail, bribery, burglary, cybercrime, embezzlement, extortion, false pretenses, forgery, fraud, gambling, intellectual property violation, larceny, grand larceny, looting, payola, pickpocketing, possessing stolen property, robbery, smuggling, tax evasion, theft, trespass to land, vandalism, mischief, justice delayed, compounding, contempt, malfeasance in office, miscarriage of justice, judicial misconduct, misprision, perjury, perverting the course of justice, apostasy, corruption, censorship violation, dueling, genocide, ethnic cleansing, hostage-taking, illegal immigration, people smuggling, insider trading, smuggling, illegal consumption such as drugs, alcohol and smoking, miscegenation, piracy, political corruption, regicide, terrorism, unreported employment, usurpation, war crimes, poaching, wildlife smuggling, bestiality, lèse-majesté, treason, espionage, secession, sedition, subversion, slavery, abusive language, law, affray, air rage, alcohol-related crime, anatomy murder, arson, arms trafficking, assault occasioning actual bodily harm, assault with intent to resist arrest, assisting offender, attempted murder, automotive hacking, baiting, blood sport, banditry, bank robbery, bank theft, barratry, admiralty law, barratry, common law, battery, crime, bigamy, bike rage, blackmail, blasphemous libel, blockbusting, body snatching, bomb threat, breach of the peace, canned hunt, capital murder, car bombing, car chase, car conversion, causing death by dangerous driving, cheating, law, child abduction, child abuse, child harvesting, child laundering, child molestation, child pornography, child prostitution, civil offense, classicide, commercial crime, common assault, communist crimes, Polish legal concept, compounding a felony, concealment of a corpse, concealment of birth, coney catching, conflicts involving critical mass, conscientious objection, conspiracy to defraud, conspiracy to murder, continuing trespass, convenience store crime, copyright infringement, corporate crime, corrupt practices, corruption, counterfeiting, coward's punch, crime of opportunity, crimen injuria, criminal conspiracy, criminal conversion, criminal damage in English law, criminal possession of a weapon, cruelty to animals, culpable and reckless conduct, cultivation, curb stomp, cybercrime, dangerous driving, deadly weapon, deception, criminal law, democide, desertion, draft evasion, drive-by shooting, grave desecration, defamation, desertion, devious lick, digital arrest scam, discharges firearm, disorderly conduct, disposal of a corpse with intent to obstruct or prevent a coroner's inquest, disturbing the peace, dogfighting, domestic violence against men, domestic violence against women, driving under the influence, driving whilst disqualified, multiple, drove without a license, drove unregistered car, drug-related crime, embezzlement, embracery, employment fraud, endangerment, enters stolen vehicle, environmental crime, evasion of liability by deception, extortion, failure to appear, failure to obey a police order, false accounting, false advertising, false lien, false pretenses, fear or provocation of violence, felony, fence, criminal, fetal abduction, fisheries crime, flag desecration, football hooliganism, forcible entry, Fort Crampel affair, frame-up, fraud, gene theft, genocide definitions, ghosting, identity theft, GBH, grievous bodily harm, hair theft, happy slapping, hate crime, hate speech, hazing, heresy, homicide, human trafficking, identity cleansing, illegal entry, illegal emigration, illegal sports, illegal immigration, impersonating a public servant, impersonator, imports Class A drugs, imports prohibited ammunition, imports prohibited firearms, imports prohibited magazines, imports parts, indecent exposure, indictable offense, incitement to genocide, insurance fraud, intimate partner violence, intimidation, jury tampering, kidnapping, lèse-majesté, lèse-nation, live-streamed crime, loitering, male assaults, female, maid abuse, malfeasance in office, manufactures prohibited substance, mass murder, mismarking, misprision of felony, misprision of treason, mobbing, Scots law, mopery, motor vehicle theft, moving violation, municipal offense, murder in the first degree, murder in the second degree, mutiny, needle spiking, northern bank robbery, obscene phone call, obsessive relational intrusion, obstruction of justice in the United States, obtaining a money transfer by deception, obtaining pecuniary advantage by deception, obtaining property by deception, obtaining services by deception, occupational crime, offenses against public justice, offensive weapon, organized crime, organ trading, outraging public decency, peeping Tom, perfect crime, perjury, personation of a juror, perverting the course of justice, pickpocketing, pinprick attack, pirate radio, pirate television, poisoning, police impersonation, political crime, polygamy, possession of stolen goods, possession of cannabis, possession of Class A drug, possession with intent to supply, practicing without a license, prank call, predicate crime, preventing the lawful burial of a body, public nuisance, public order crime, crimes involving radioactive substances, receiving stolen goods, refusal to serve in a public office, removing article from place open to the public, resisting arrest, ritualcide, road rage, robbery, sabotage, school violence, sedition, seditious conspiracy, serial killer, serial rapist, sex trafficking, shoplifting, smash and grab, sodomy, solicitation, soliciting to murder, speaks threateningly, squatting, staged crash, stalking, state crime, stouthrey, stowaway, street crime, subornation of perjury, summary offense, tagging and graffiti, tampering crime, terrorism, terroristic threat, theft of government property, torture, transnational crime, transnational organized crime, treachery, law, treason, trespass, taking without owner's consent, unlawful assembly, unlicensed broadcasting, unregistered firearm, uttering, valet boy, vandalism, vehicular rampage, victimless crime, war profiteering, wage theft, welfare fraud, white-collar crime, witness tampering, and white mail. Well, see you on our next video.